Hello, business communicators. Today we are going to talk about another one of my favorite topics, which is positive messages. While the positive message chapter has tons of great information in it, and I highly recommend that you check out that information and take your MindTap quiz about it, we're going to focus in on the part of the chapter that I think is most important and is going to get you the furthest in your careers. Today we are going to talk about thank you messages. Hopefully, within the course of your career, there will be many opportunities for you to give thanks. You might need to thank somebody because they gave you a gift. You may need to thank somebody because they did you a favor. You might need to thank somebody for their hospitality, or show an employee just how much you appreciate them. Regardless of the type of thank you that you are about to give, there are 5 universal principles for expressing thanks. And I call these principles the 5 S's. You should be selfless, specific, sincere, spontaneous, and short. The first of these S's is selfless. And when we talk about being selfless, we talk about being focused on the actions of the recipient. So instead of talking about yourself in a thank you message, you would talk about the person to whom you are actually giving thanks. What did they do? What was their impact? What was the result of their action? And when we are being selfless and focusing on the actions of others, we also want to make sure that we're being specific. Instead of just saying thank you for the hospitality, what was it about the hospitality that you appreciated? Was it good food? Was it good conversation? Was it a nice ambiance? Instead of just saying thank you for helping me out, what exactly did they do to help you out? And what exactly was the result of their help? It's always important that when we're giving thank yous, in addition to being specific, that we're also being sincere. That we are talking about the piece of the interaction or the thing that someone did that we actually appreciate, as opposed to giving hollow thank yous or blanket thank yous where we're just saying, oh, thanks so much, I really appreciate it. Pick out what it was about that interaction or that situation that was really, really important to you and stay focused on that for your thank you. Also, we want to try to sound spontaneous. So instead of using a lot of really big or really flowery language, we want to use plain, simple, and direct language so we get the impression that the message is spontaneous. Finally, keep the message short. We don't need to write a novel or pages and pages and pages telling somebody why we are so thankful. As long as we're being selfless and focusing on the recipient, specific and telling them exactly what it is we appreciate, sincere and being true with our compliments, and using spontaneous language, there is no reason for a thank you note to be longer than it needs to be. Hopefully these tips are helpful for you the next time you write a thank you note. For the assignment today, I'm going to let you practice this. So what you need to do right now is revisit your Blackboard page and look at the thank you note assignment.